Hey everybody, Movie Fan Z here. So tonight's movie is 1996's Happy Gilmore. And one interesting thing about this movie is that yesterday it actually celebrated its 25th anniversary. And I am such a fan of this movie. But let's get into the movie. So this is about a rejected hockey player played by Adam Sandler, who takes his skills to the golf course in order to save his grandmother's house. So let's first get into the ratings and then we'll talk the other stuff. It has a 7 on IMDb, a 31 on Metacritic, and a 61 on Rotten Tomatoes with an 85% audience score. So the cast also includes, you have Carl Weathers, who plays Chubbs, and he is the mentor and kind of like the golf coach to Happy Gilmore. You have Julie Bowen, who is Virginia Bennett, who is like the love interest, and she's also like the PR director of the tour. And then you have Christopher McDonald, who plays Shooter McGavin, who is the villain. And in my opinion, he plays such a great snarky villain. So you'll know by my pros and cons, but this is actually one of my top 10 favorite movies of all time, and it's also in my top 5 favorite sports films. So there's not much, if anything, that I dislike about this movie. Maybe the one thing I will say is it goes a little over the top at times, but that's kind of why I like it. It's ridiculous, but it seems like all of Adam Sandler's early movies are all ridiculous. The Big Daddy and Billy Madison and all those type of movies. Oh, I did forget to mention that this movie is directed by Dennis Dugan, who did 1997's Beverly Hills Ninja, but also he's worked a lot with Adam Sandler. He did You Don't Mess with the Zohan. He did Grown Ups and Grown Ups 2. He did Just Go With It and Big Daddy. So he did a lot of Adam Sandler movies. So going back to my pros, though, like I said, it's ridiculous. I liked the story, which is also kind of a big thing in Adam Sandler. It's like kind of like that fish out of water story. And then I like the characters. They all have different personality traits, and it really works in this movie. So overall, this is a 4.75 out of 5 movie. And I will say this. With it being a top 10 movie of mine already, it's number 1 on my list of non-theater, non-2021 movies so far. And unless a film really blows my mind, it's going to stay at number 1. So that is my review for the great sports movie Happy Gilmore. Let me know down in the comments what you thought of this movie. This is Movie Fan Z signing off. Have a good night.